day we had yesterday, boys. Some very good news and an opportunity to pay it back, so that was good. Pay it forward. We're out here now, just trying to put the new washer pump in the car. Last one's left a rubber grommet in there and that one's got one on it. Unless that one come off of there. Look.
There we go.
You don't want to distract me while I'm doing this, do you? Those are all splitty on the end, so I just took a bit off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just look at the colour. Get back. Done. So the other advisory we had was corrosion on the front cross member, and it is just corrosion. I mean, it might look bad to some of you, but that really isn't. There's still a hell of a lot of metal there. It's just surface rust. Like I said, it's just an advisory, but we're just going to buzz that off and scrape it off probably with a wire brush and chuck some paint over it. That'd be good enough for the MOT. MOT's like our safeties. Most of it don't look too bad. Got a bit of a leak around the sump there, so I better have a look at that as well while we're down there. But yeah, just trying to get a few things done, get this car MOT'd up because we need it at the end of the month. Poor old thing's taking some abuse. So that's about the sum total of what we rubbed off. But like I said, I ain't too worried about it. It's only just to get through another year's safety. But that's the next stage. It's just like a rust converter. It does seem to do a quite good job. I've used it on all sorts of different trucks and stuff over the time. So chuck that on it. And then we'll hit it up with some paint and primer and a mat. That's the colour it starts off. And when you paint it onto rust, it actually starts to change colour when it reacts with the rust. It's like a dark purple colour. One thing I will say about this stuff is if you are painting it on certain bits where you've cleaned, you need to clean all the paint off as well, because it doesn't really actually dry properly over paint because the reaction doesn't take place. Look. Just making sure I get it all up and round everything. You put that on as thick as you want. Let it drip everywhere. You just sat there waiting for us. Oh yeah. Good girls. And now that's all reacted up. Next stage will be this, which is a high build primer. It's just got high solids in it, and it's amazing what you can lose with this stuff. This isn't how you do this professionally, this is just how we're going to get it through MOT. But I'm going to get Emma to shake that up for me. Remember, you got to shake it till you can't hear the clicking anymore.
It wasn't any clicking anyway.
Oh. Yep. There you go. Right, now you got to shake that until you can't hear it click anymore, alright? Remember that one?
Yeah, I do.
It's good enough for Godforsaken, isn't it? But I don't know if you remember, we ripped the exhaust off when I drove this out when it was down. Guy's plot of land and we had to get it out a bit quick. We brought it up through the track and I ripped the back box off, and we fitted a rear exhaust section. Good, but the original, well, the flange on this front section here is now curved. It doesn't actually fit flat to the other one. And forgive me, I have undone the bolts already, but this flange here actually curves back top and bottom. So when we bolt them up together, you've got a hell of a gap top and bottom. It's still blowing, so we just got a big tub of exhaust paste. We just slap round it all and bolt that up together before I forget that as well. Sump leak. Nothing too serious, but it's just weeping around the plug. I can't actually tighten it up anymore for fear of stripping the threads. I think it probably wants another copper washer in there, but unless we're servicing it, I'm not going to bother doing that. We just keep an eye on the levels. You know, there's no point doing anything too much if we're going to be leaving, so yeah, just trying to keep the bloody things on the road. Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with at the moment. Just going to loosen these bolts off enough I can gap it and just chuck a load of paste in it and then do it back up. And then we can put some paint on the cross member at the front. And just to finish off the jobs list, what better thing to use than a bit of stove paint? I did have some black stone chip, but I don't know what happened to that, so now we're just going to use stove paint. It'll do the job. It's black. We'll drive it up and down the road once it's done and cover it in mud, and nobody will know any different. Ideal. Bollocks, boys. Been tidying up over there and forgot we had this up on the ramps, and Emma needs it tomorrow morning, so we got to get another. Well, we got to get some more stove paint onto it, stovepipe, and then it'll hopefully be ready for her tomorrow morning. You good, bud? So you good, bud? Right, we got to head on up because it's gone 5:30. I was supposed to be talking to me buddy Rick at 5. So I'm late, buddy. I'm sorry, but I've been busy and just about to join you now. So I'll catch you in 5 minutes. Cheers. Well, we've just had our internet date with Custom Med, and you should see what he's up to now. Wow. Careful! I'm trying not to electrocute myself. Has anybody else got an exploding extension rail? I don't know why it does that. It's not dangerous. Well, it doesn't seem to be. It's going to be a late dinner tonight, boys. We had a chicken in the oven, and somebody decided that we weren't cooking it, and they decided to turn the oven off, and oh, I'm done. So anyway, I've been out here this afternoon. What have we done today? Walked the dogs. I've forgotten. Anyway, I've been in the video anyway, so whatever we've done today, I've been out here sorting out random bits. I've even started in the concrete shed. I'm just embarrassed to show you inside here. It's not all my stuff, man. But yeah, before you could only just get in the doorway, so I have cleared quite a lot already. But there's tools, there's all sorts of shit. Some of it's just empty cardboard boxes and whatever else, but yeah, a lot of my stuff's underneath all that sort of shit, so you gotta get there. So for the meantime, they've even set my little light up out here, so we can work out here a bit longer because it gets dark early. So yeah, like I said, we've been sorting out today, and here's some of the random crap that I found. Didn't even know I had half of it. So barrel cleaning kits. Does anybody else have a collection of film canisters and they've never ever owned a camera? Get some light onto it. My Virginia number plate, and I found this doing a house clearance, and actually hand painted it. I redid it all, and I used to run this round on one of the front of my cars that I used to run. I was just gonna give you a quick shot of that one. It was just reminded me of the bloody thing. But yeah, that was when I was back in the Volkswagen thing and lowering cars and doing all that sort of thing. as a much younger man. Now, obviously, I'm more into my 4x4s and stuff like that, and the majority of the stuff we're going to be sorting out is 4x4 stuff. But yeah, not going to be a huge amount in the video today. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about our plans, and about how you're going to factor into our plans as well. Because we'd like some feedback, we'd like some, your sort of views on certain things. So we're going to talk about all of that tomorrow. But today, I'm just out here sorting shit out. So this really ought to go to Pug 1, but I will be taking this with me, and it may even go on another vehicle yet, so watch this space. May I suggest you get out your slippers, put on your smoking jacket, and pull out your pipe for this night's episode of Godforsaken Customs. Laser sights. Something. Probably most appropriately, I found this ashtray that says, "Help keep Britain tidy. Leave the country." We will. Don't worry about it. I was pasting the chicken. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody. Lola went to the vets this morning to have her foot looked at, and they just removed the split piece of nail off. So she should be right as rain. We just got to stop her licking it, basically, so she doesn't get an infection. As you can see, she's up to her normal antics, sitting on the chairs and that. But if she licks, unfortunately if she licks, she gets the cone of shame. And if not, Emma has to wear it. Beg my pard. Sat here putting tonight's rather eclectic video together, and I realised I haven't put a sign off. Not even the slightest bit of a sign off on here. So, without further ado, tomorrow we will be talking about plans, and I mean plans for Canada, plans for life, plans for the channel, plans for everything, and we want you included on that. We need your opinions, your advice, anything that you can give us. We're going to be talking about it all tomorrow, so that's something to look forward to. But until now, what am I on about? See, I'm sat here editing. Passing away. But, yeah. Huge love, everybody. Thanks for coming with us once again. Just doing some menial repairs and whatever we've done today. But, yeah. We'll catch you all in the morning. Cheers.